Does your child use the mobile phone to communicate with others independently? And does he or she uses the internet without any parental supervision? Then you would want to know the dangers involved in letting your child use a gadget as a mobile phone without the supervision of a parent. This is the James Corner, and I am your host as usual, James. You can reach me on all my social media handles right there on the screen. Make sure you share, like, and then subscribe to all my channels. Okay, today I would like to tell you about the risks involved in letting your child use the social medias or the mobile phone without the supervision of a parent. Some of the risks that you can have your child facing with the exposure of the internet when you don't supervise them when they are holding their phones or your phone or whoever phone it is without supervision. As cyberbullying, we all know that right now the world has become a digital place and people use the internet for the wrong purposes. Sometimes you find that somebody will just send you a random message. You know the person from nowhere. Somebody will send you random messages. It seems to say like the malams that will just send you a message if you want quick cash, if you want, stuff like that to intimidate children. Also, I think that you wouldn't like your child to go on the internet and see an inappropriate content like nudes of ladies or men, like pornography, like being in the act, your child seeing all those things. I think will be something very bad for the child, and also contact from strangers. Of late, people find it so hard. Would I even blame it on unemployment? But people nowadays want to get money off of people from the internet, and your child can be held victim of that. So you wouldn't want your child to be holding a mobile phone or any other gadget that can connect to the internet without parental supervision. Okay, guys, I went to some guardians to hear from them what they also have to say about this topic, and this is what they had to say.
Well, so my take on it is that I think it has come to stay. This thing has come to stay. We parents, senior brothers, senior sisters, should just know that technology has come to stay. We can't stay away from it. No matter what, it will happen. So it's high time we start having conversations with our kids and our junior brothers and sisters. Start telling them like what the whites do. Sometimes we think it's too not African or something, but they watch these telenovelas, they watch movies, and here and there they see these things happening. They pick their phones, they go online. It has its advantages and disadvantages. The white man's kid is doing it, and they are more developed than us, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's all bad. But I think we should just know how to use it. Just monitor your kid. Kids will always be kids, and they will always be curious. So it's up to us parents and senior brothers and senior sisters to get close to them and know what's up with them. So yeah, that's what I think about the whole thing.
The world is evolving gradually with technology, and so we also have to grow along. The use of technology is not really that bad, and it is not harmful or a crime to train your child on how to use technology, because as they go to school they are going to learn a lot, and they might need the phone or to have access to the internet in order to do some research on their assignments and other things that they are being taught in school. Even though we have to do that, we really need to be careful, and because there is a lot on the internet that is not suitable for the consumption of children. And so if you give out the phone to a child, you need to monitor the child and monitor how the child uses the phone. There are IT experts who can really limit how a child can access the internet, certain things on the internet. And so it is not bad for you to get an IT person so that you can limit that what the child can access on the internet, apart from things that has to do with education.
Well, this is what they had to say. What do you think about the topic too? You can also share your comments on all our social media handles. Nonetheless, there are also benefits to your child having a mobile phone or having gadgets that are connected to the internet, with parental supervision, of course. There are programs like coding, networking, graphic designs, that children who have an interest in the internet will really do good with. And also, there is you keeping track of your child, trying to know where they are, have they eaten. Because from Monday to Friday, of course, they're at school, and on the weekends, you, the parents, would have to go to one wedding or the other. That's when you, the parents, would have to attend to your social issues. And sometimes you don't have anybody to take care of the children. You actually leave them at home to play and watch TV and others. So they would need a mobile phone. You would also need a mobile phone to be able to track their whereabouts and then check on them. This has been the James Corner, and as always, we try to bring you content that will help your family have a very tight bond that in the end will help both children, parents, and every member of the family grow efficiently. And I am your host as usual, Mustafa Latifa, aka Jem. Bye all.